Hey there everyone, I have two quick but awesome mods for you today, but first I want you to meet somebody. This is Shae. She is one of my new characters that will eventually be converted into a follower mod. Now lore-wise, she is Tish's younger sister and May's aunt. Now age-wise, due to the spread of ages between Tish and her siblings, Shae is only a year older than May and 8 years younger than Tish. I wanted her to look a bit more tomboyish than her older sister and a little bit more slender as well. She is taller than May, but just a smidge shorter than her older sister. I can't really say when Shae will be released as a follower. I'm not quite done working out what skills and perks she will have and what armor she'll be wearing. I can say that she will be an archer and have dual wielding skills to boot. Also, I wanted to let you know I changed EMBs from Rudy, which I did like very much, to Somber Dreams EMB because I like the softer lighting in this mod, and it was a bit easier on the frames per second. So anyway, now on to the mods. First up, I have a texture mod that retexturizes the, if that's even a word, pine forest floors. This is Spooknik's Pine Forest Landscapes by, strangely enough, Spooknik. What this clever mod author has done is he took real-life photos, he or she I should say, of forest floors and seamlessly put them together and then color match it to fit into Skyrim. The results are spectacular. The lifelike quality is so detailed I feel like I could reach down and pick up a pine cone. Now honestly, I have not had a vanilla ground texture in like 4 years, so I don't have any way to compare it to the vanilla Skyrim, but I'm, 1,000% certain that it is, a lot better. Now, I currently use Noble Skyrim, but even with its high-res textures, Spookniks are better both in the variety of the ground cover and the quality. Now, the mod comes in 1K, 2K, 2K Lite, and 4K. The difference between the 2K and the 2K Lite is that the Lite version has 1K uncompressed normal maps. There are also parallax maps in 1K, 2K, and 4K varieties for even greater depth and realism. Now, I installed this right over the top of Noble Skyrim, just told it to overwrite everything, and I have not had a single issue. I'm always a little leery of doing that because sometimes I get texture conflicts and that can cause your game to crash, but not in this case. In fact, I like this mod's attention to detail so much that it is definitely a keeper. I'm just going to leave it installed. I absolutely love it. Spooknik did a fantastic job. Next up, we have Floating Damage by Felisky. What this clever modsmith has done was make it so that you can see exactly how much damage is inflicted in a fight, whether it's damage inflicted by you or your followers or to you and your followers. The kind of damage marker is a staple of other games like Diablo, and I found this to be a very exciting addition to Skyrim. The type of damage inflicted is reflected in the color of the markers. Now, damage to enemies is white for single blows and yellow for lingering effects like poisons and fires. Now, damage from enemies is red for single blows and purple for lingering effects. So if you or your followers get poisoned by, say, a frost spider, you'll see purple numbers floating above your head every time you take damage from their poison until it wears off. So that is absolutely cool. Now, the colors are configurable by altering the floating damage.ini file contained in your Skyrim data SKSE plugins folder and changing the hexadecimal color code. Now, I will link a website below that will help you pick out a color if you want to go and change it, and it will give you the codes. Now, just to remember to include the 0x in front of the color or it will not look correct in game. So, for example, if you wanted to change the single damage to hostiles to green, the line would look like what you're seeing on the screen right now. Now, there is one requirement for this mod. You will need the Skyrim script extender, and as always, follow the instructions for installing the SKSE carefully. Felisky did a fantastic job with what seems like a simple mod. However, I am sure that the coding is probably beyond my means because I suck at that kind of thing. But anyway, however complicated it was to make, it is an absolute stroke of genius and a mod that a lot of folks have been waiting for a long time. So anyway, that's it for the review. I highly recommend that you download and try out both of these mods. And if you like them as much as I do, be sure to endorse them and vote up your favorite for File of the Month. If the mod author has a mechanism in place for donations, please be as generous as you can. I hope you enjoyed this review and found it informative. If so, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. Once again, I am your host, Porterhouse, and I will see you all at the next review.